Hi, thanks for tuning into my Feldenkrais channel. And welcome to the Awareness Through Movement lesson, where we explore the dynamic link between sitting and standing. For this lesson, you will need a chair with a flat sitting surface without armrest. The seat should be slightly higher than your knees. Now find a quiet space where you can focus for around 15 minutes. Sit in your chair and just go from sitting to standing a few times. And notice how you do this. What stands out? Do you have to use a lot of effort at any point? And where are your feet placed? Are you using your arms or hands in any way? Are you sticking your chin forward and therefore shortening the back of your neck? Don't change anything, just notice. Leave it and rest in sitting. Now come to the front edge of the chair. Place your feet comfortably apart, not too wide, and go from sitting to standing various times, and notice how you do it when you sit like this. Is it different from when you are sitting in your usual manner? What stands out to you? Are you changing the way your feet are placed on the floor just before you come up? Actually play with this. So place your feet somewhere else, slightly different, every time you go from sitting to standing. And see if you can find a spot where it's easier to stand up. Do you notice when you place your feet a little more under you, so closer to the chair, that it is easier to come to standing? If you are using your arms and hands, can you find a way to not use them? What do you need to change? Leave it and rest in sitting. Come to the front edge of the chair again and let your body rock forward and back from your pelvis in movements that continue to become larger but without any sudden increase in effort at any point. So start small with rocking forward and back and slowly increase. Make it larger and larger, but very gradually. And then try to come to standing from this rocking. Repeat this action various times. And again, maybe you have to change the placement of your feet so they are a little more under you. Do you feel the movement in your hip joints? When is there more weight in your feet? When you rock forward or when you rock backward Do you notice when there is more weight in the feet, your buttocks get lighter on the chair at the same time? Leave it and rest in sitting. Come to the front edge of the chair again and start to rock forward and back from your pelvis. And now lightly start to swing the arms forward and backward as well. How would they swing to make it easier to come to standing? Play with this. Let the arms swing as you rock forward and back, and try to come to standing. Try to come to standing when the arms are swinging forward as you rock forward. And repeat this a few times. Now try to come to standing a few times, rocking forward as your arms are rocking backward. Which way of standing up and using the arms makes it easier? Now come from sitting to standing a few times without the use of the arms. Did anything change? Did it get lighter or easier or more clear? Leave it and rest in sitting. Now again, come to the front edge of the chair, your feet flat on the floor and your legs comfortably apart. Start rocking forward and backward again. And during the forward movement, think about lifting the knees and feet from the floor. You don't actually do it, but you think of doing it. And when you rocked a few times forward and back like this, try to come to standing with the thought of lifting your knees and feet as you rock forward. Do this various times. Can you keep breathing easily? Can you make it playful and light? And when I ask you this question, does anything change? Leave it and rest in sitting again. Come back to the front edge of the chair. Check if your feet are a little closer than 90-degree angle. And start rocking forward and back from your pelvis again. In a gradually growing motion. And as you do this, I want you to pay attention to what happens with your chin and neck. Maybe you notice that as you rock forward, you stick your chin forward as well. And therefore the back of your neck is getting shorter. Let's all do this. So a few times, as you rock forward, stick your chin forward so the back of your neck gets shorter. And come to standing like this a few times. What happens in your feet and legs as you come to standing like this? What do you feel in your chest? Leave it and come to sitting. And now in sitting, get hold of the hair on the top of your head and pull it ever so lightly, so you feel the back of your neck lengthening a tiny bit. Feel how your neck and spine and your chest are hanging from your skull. Now like this, start rocking forward and back from your pelvis. And try to maintain this feeling of hanging. The neck, spine and chest hanging off the skull. Maintain the light pulling and make the rocking larger and larger until you feel you can come from sitting to standing without losing this hanging feeling. Can you keep it light and playful? Can you keep breathing? Leave it and rest in sitting. Now do it a few times with the other hand and feel what this is like. So first just sit. Get hold of the hair on the top of your head with the other hand and pull it ever so lightly so you feel the back of your neck lengthening a tiny little bit, and feel how your neck, spine and chest are hanging from your skull. Is it different doing it with this hand? Now while you maintain this light pulling, start rocking forward and back from your pelvis again. And try to maintain this feeling of the neck, spine and chest hanging off the skull. Gradually make the rocking larger and larger until you feel you can come to standing without losing this hanging feeling. Without using any extra effort. Can you keep it light and playful here as well? And are you breathing in or out as you come to standing? Can you breathe out as you come to standing and breathe in as you go to sitting? And now a few times, can you breathe in as you come to standing and breathe out as you go to sitting? What makes the movement easier and smoother? Are you tensing your jaw? Can you have your mouth open ever so lightly? Leave it and rest in sitting again. Come to the front edge of the chair again. Your feet flat on the floor, comfortably apart. And now start to move your knees together and apart. Not a lot, just a small movement. A little bit more open, a little bit more closed. Until this movement becomes rhythmical, regular and easy. As you keep doing this, start rocking forward and back in a gradually growing motion from your pelvis at the same time. So your knees are opening and closing, and at the same time you're starting to rock forward and back from your pelvis. And make this rocking gradually larger and larger until you can come from sitting to standing without any interruption of the movement of the knees. And repeat this action various times. Notice when are the knees stopping the regular rhythm. Are you timing the standing up with the moment when the knees are at one end of the movement, either furthest apart or closest together? Can you come up not timing it to any of these moments? And on top of it all, can you still breathe naturally? And can you still have this hanging feeling? Hanging, your neck, your spine and your chest are hanging from your skull. Leave it and rest in sitting. Now go from sitting to standing a few times and see if anything changed. Anything becomes smoother or more clear? Or is anything else standing out to you? Thanks for joining this lesson, and I hope to see you again next time. And if you've liked my lesson, give me thumbs up or subscribe to my YouTube channel.